Welcome back, students. Hope you all are doing well. This is part 4 of pair of linear equations in two variables. In this video, we will be discussing about elimination method. See, in my last video, I have discussed about substitution method of solving the pair of linear equations, and if you have not seen the video, you can go to my playlist and watch that video. Now we will try to understand what is the meaning of elimination. See, in the common language or meaning of elimination is to remove something. So in the same way, in maths also we will apply that meaning to remove. Elimination means to remove. See, I have been given two equations. So this means I have given pair of linear equations for which I have to find the solution. Solution means I have to find the values of x and y by using elimination method. So to remove means I have to completely remove one of the variable so that I am left with only one variable. Now I am left with only one variable and the constant value. So I can easily find the value of that variable and the value which I have found for this variable. I will use this value in the other equation or any one of the given two equations to find the value of my first variable which I have removed earlier. I feel you guys are thinking it's very complicated, but this is the most easiest way to solve the pair of linear equations. Now let's try to apply this method in the given questions and try to understand it in a better way. This is second part of question first of exercise 3.4. We will find the solution of this pair of equations by using elimination method. See, we have been given two equations. Our equation first is 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. Second is 2x minus 2y equals to 2. First of all, I have to observe my equations are in a simplified form. See, first equation is 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. All the numbers 3, 4 and 10, they are not multiples of each other or any other common number, which means this equation cannot be simplified further. So I have to use this equation in the given form itself. Now look at second equation. This is 2x minus 2y equals to 2. I can see all the given numbers, say 2, 2 and 2. 2 is common in equation number second. So what I will do, I will reduce or I will simplify this equation further. I'll just, since 2 is a common number, so I'll divide 2 with the whole equation. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 2 and 2 will get cancelled and 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So I am left with now x minus y is equals to 1. And this I will consider my second equation now instead of the given equation. So first thing is to simplify the given equation if it is possible. Now I can see I am left with these two equations. Now in these two equations, I have to follow elimination method and find the values of x and y. So let's start now. I'll write the equations again. It's 3x plus 4y is equals to 10 and x minus y is equals to 1. In this equation, we have discussed in elimination method we have to eliminate one variable. So how can we eliminate? If the coefficient of that variable is same in both the equations. So let's try. So my coefficient for x is 3. So I can either multiply this equation with 3. So if I multiply equation second with 3, I will get 3x. 3 into x will be 3x, 3 into y will be 3y and 1 into 3 will be 3. Or I can also multiply the given equation with 4. The reason, because coefficient of y is 4. So either I can make the variable x equal in both the equations or the coefficient of y equal in both the equations. So if I am multiplying the equation with 4, I will get 4 into x is 4x, 4 into y will be 4y, and 1 into 4 will be 4. So I can use either this equation or this equation. It's my choice which equation I want to use. So I want to use when I am multiplying the whole equation with 4. I'll tell you the reason also why I have chosen this thing. See, in my first equation, coefficient of y is plus 4. When I have multiplied the second equation with 4, my coefficient of y has become minus 4. See, the number is same, but the signs are opposite. So when my signs are opposite, I know plus 4 will get cancelled with minus 4. So I don't have to subtract. I can directly add these two equations and I can get the value for x, because y thing will get cancelled. See, now we will solve it. I will rewrite the equations. So my first equation is 3x plus 4y is equals to 10, and second equation is 4x minus 4y is equals to 4. So while doing elimination, I can either subtract the two equations or I can add the two equations. See, it depends on the equations. Now I can see if I am adding both these equations, I have to add equation 1 and 2. On adding, I don't have to change any signs over here. First of all, whenever you have to do subtract, the signs have to be changed. But in case of addition, directly you can do. Directly these things can get cancelled, because plus 4 minus 4 will get cancelled. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this will get cancelled directly. Now 3 plus 4 is 7. X is equals to 10 plus 4 is 14. So x is equals to 14. 7 on shifting to other side will get divided by 14. So 7 into 1 is 7 and 7 into 2 is 14. I got my x is equals to 2. Now I will put this value of x equals to 2 in my equation first. See, in place of x I will put x is equals to 2, 4y is equals to 10. 3 into 2 is 6 plus 4 into y is 4. 4y I will write as it is, and 10. 4y is equals to, now I will shift 6 to other side. 10 plus 6 will be changed into minus 6. It is 10 minus 6 is 4. Y, now I will shift this 4 to other side. It will be divided by this 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. So I got y equals to 1. So x equals to 2 and y equals to 1. I will solve this sum by multiplying the second equation by 3 also, so that you will understand which you find easy, by multiplying with 4 or by multiplying with 3. So let's do that also. Now let's multiply equation second with 3, because in last case, in last scenario I have made the variable y same. Now I will try the same sum in different way. I will multiply with 3. I will get 3 into x will be 3x minus 3 into y will be 3y. 3 into 1 will be 3. See, I got this equation. Again I will write both the equations. 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. Now you can see the coefficient of x is same in both the equations, but the signs are also same. When your signs are same, you have to subtract instead of addition. So subtract first from second. You can subtract either first from second or second from first. You will get the same answer. So I am subtracting first from second. While subtracting, always make sure to change the signs of the lower term. This plus 3 will be changed into minus 3. This plus 4 will be changed into minus 4. plus 10 will be changed into minus 10. The reason I have done this sum also because I wanted to show you how to do subtraction. Addition everyone knows how to do, but subtraction you have to change the signs of the lower term. If plus is there, minus should come. If minus is there, plus should come. Now let's simplify. 3x plus 3x minus 3x, now they will get cancelled because 3 minus 3 is 0. Now 3 minus 3 minus 4, minus is plus, 3 plus 4 is 7 with a minus sign, and again plus 3 and minus 10. Minus plus is minus with a sign which is with a bigger number. So with bigger number we have minus sign, since 10 is a bigger number, and with 10 we have minus. 10 minus 3 is 7. This is 7y. Minus and minus sign will get cancelled. Y is equals to 7 by 7. 7 into 1 is 7. 7 into 1 is 7. So I got y equals to 7. Now you can see in my last scenario also, when I multiplied this with 4, I got y equals to 1. See, in whatever way you are doing the sum, your answer will remain same. So now it depends on you how you are choosing to do your sum. Now you can just use this value of y to find the value of x. This I will not do now. This you have to do it yourself, and let's move forward towards the second part. Now we are doing fourth part of question number 1. The reason I have chosen this part because this is in fraction form. Remaining all they have simple numbers, so I have chosen this one to show you, like, when whatever way they have given us the sum, either it is in fraction form or decimal number or square root, you have to follow the same rule if you are doing elimination method. First of all, while doing elimination method, you have to make the coefficient of one of the variable same. Let's do that step. You can do if you want to make equal the coefficient of x, you can do that also, and if you want to make coefficient of y equal, you can do that also. It's your wish what you want to do. Now in this question, first of all, I have to observe the equations if I can further simplify the given equations or not. See, this is 1 by 2x plus 2 by 3y is equals to minus 1. I can see there are no common numbers, which means this equation cannot be simplified further. Let's see the second equation. This is x minus 1 by 3y equals to 3. Again, there are no common numbers. This means again this equation cannot be simplified further. So I will take these equations as my first and second equations, and then I will make the coefficient of one of the variable equal. I have to observe how should I make the things equal. Here either I can make the coefficient of x equal or the coefficient of y equal. I will make the coefficient of y equal, but you also have to try it by making the coefficient of x equal. So how we can make the coefficient of y equal? See, here the coefficient of y is 2 by 3. Here the coefficient of y is 1 by 3. So if I multiply 1 by 3 with 2, I will get 2 by 3, which means I have to multiply this equation with 2. If I multiply this equation with 2, my coefficient of y for both the equations will be same. And why I chose to make the coefficient of y equal? The reason is that, see, here y is with plus sign and here y is with minus sign. I know if my signs are opposite, I can solve the sum by doing addition. So in addition, I don't have to change any signs, directly I can do. But in subtraction, the change of signs will take place and it will be a hassle to do. So I always choose to do something which is easy. And you also can follow the same thing. Always try to make that coefficient equal for which the signs are opposite. It will be easy for you and if it is possible. Okay, let's do it now. I will multiply this equation with 2. So then I will take that equation as my second equation. 2 will be multiplied with x, it will be 2x minus, it will be 2 by 3y, and it will be 2 into 3 will be 6. I hope you know how to multiply. Only this number I have to multiply with this, with all the terms of this equation. So now I got this equation and I will consider this as my second equation. Now I got what I want. This is 2 by 3y, this is 2 by 3y. So coefficient of y in both the terms, in both the equations are equal. Now I can eliminate y variable and solve this equation for x. Again, signs are opposite, which means I can add both equations. Add equation 1 and 2. I will add it now. It will be x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equals to minus 1. Second equation is 2x minus 2 by 3y is equals to 6. Addition means I don't have to change any sign, so directly I can do now. 2 by 3, first of all I will cancel. Plus minus terms will get cancelled if they are same. Now I have to add x by 2 plus 2x. This is simple. Here I will write 1 to make it simple. Here I will do it. X by 2 plus 2x by 1. See, these both the terms are in fraction. If the numbers, they don't have any common factor, so LCM will be simple. In that case, we can simply multiply these two terms. 2 into 1 will be 2. See, if the terms, they don't have any common factors other than 1, you can simply multiply these two terms to find out the LCM. LCM will be 2. Now I will do cross multiplication to make sure my upper terms will also remain same. 1 into x will be x and 2 into 2 will be 4x. See, this is only in case when your denominators of both the fractions, they don't have any common factor other than 1. First you can multiply these two to find LCM, then you can do cross multiplication for the upper terms. So it will be x plus 4x will be 5x. 1 plus 4 will be 5 and x you can write as it is and with 2 you can write. So you got 5x by 5 by 2x. So if you want, you can see my another video how to solve an LCM. I have already made one separate video to find LCM. You can also go to my playlist and find that video and you can see. Now let's continue. See, plus minus is minus. Minus 1 plus 6 is minus. See, plus minus minus. 6 minus 1, 5, and the sign which is with the bigger number. Bigger number is 6 and bigger number we have plus sign, so it will be positive 5. I can write it over here. 5 by 2x is equals to 5. Now x I will write over here. This 2 will be multiplied by 5 because here the 2 is getting divided and this 5 is getting multiplied with x. So on shifting the side, this 5 will get divided by the term. So 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So my x will be equals to 2. I have got the solution. So if we add, this is the first sum of your second part. Just read it out. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, fraction becomes 1, and if we add only 1 to the denominator, it will become 1 by 2. Find fraction. So now we know we have to find a fraction. So in fraction we have two things, numerator and denominator. So I told you, you have to focus on what thing you have to find. So whichever thing you have to find, mostly that thing only you have to assume in your two variables. So we have to find the fraction. Your fraction has numerator and denominator. So let's assume numerator be equal to x and denominator be y. So this part is finished. Now we will write our fraction and what it will become in first case. It will become 1. So now we'll read out the condition what they have given. If we add 1 to the numerator, So we have to add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. We have to subtract. Subtract means minus. So our fraction will becomes also whenever they are given. So you have to put equals to sign. It will becomes 1. So this was the first case. We got the equation, but we have to simplify it. Simplify means only we can just cross multiply it, or we will shift this thing to the other side. So I will get x plus 1 equals to this y minus 1 is getting divided this side. So on shifting to the other side, it will get multiplied with 1. So whichever thing is gets multiplied with 1, it will remain same. So it will be y minus 1. So I will write x minus y, because y I am shifting from that side to this side. This is plus y, here it will become minus y minus 1. This minus 1 I will shift to this side. It will also become minus 1. So x minus y, minus and minus is plus. So 1 plus 1 is 2 with a minus sign. So this is my first equation. Now in the same way I have to find the second equation. First I know I have to make changes with my fraction. So I will just write my fraction and what it will become. I know it will become 1 by 2. So I will write 1 by 2 over here. If we add 1 only to denominator, so with numerator they haven't made any change. Numerator will remain as it is, and in denominator we have added 1. So this is my equation, and I have to convert it into simplified form. For simplified form, I'll just cross multiply it. This 2 will get this 2 will be shifted to this side, and this y plus 1 will be shifted to this side. So when 2 is shifted to this side, it will be multiplied with x, since here it's getting divided. So this y plus 1 will be multiplied with 1, because this side it's getting divided. So when I am multiplying anything with 1, the number will remain same. So I got 2x is equals to y plus 1. So it will be 2x, y I shift to this side, it will become minus y is equals to 1. This is my second equation. Now we have to use elimination method to solve these equations. Now let's find out. I'll write the equations over here. X minus y is equals to minus 2, and 2x minus y is equals to 1. I can see y is same in both the equations, so I don't have to make any change. I don't have to do any multiplication or division. But the thing is, sign is same. So whenever the sign is same, you have to do subtraction. And why subtraction? Because in subtraction your signs will get changed. So let's do subtraction. So subtract first from second, or second from first, because we are subtracting second from first. So I'll write. You can do either way, it will be correct. So on subtraction the signs will get changed of the lower terms. So here plus was there, it will be changed into minus. This minus is there, it will be changed into plus. Here it's plus, it will be changed into minus. So I can happily cancel these terms, because I have to eliminate one variable. So they both have opposite signs, and it can be cancelled easily. Now plus minus is, this is of plus x, this is minus 2x. Plus minus is minus with a sign which is with a bigger number, and with bigger number, with 2 you have minus sign. So with answer I have to put minus sign. 2 minus 1 is 1. X is equals to minus and minus is plus. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 1, 3, and sign will be minus. This minus and minus will get cancelled. So x we have calculated equals to 3. This means our numerator is equals to 3. Now let's find out the denominator. So we can use this value of x, put in any equation, and we can find it. So x I'll put 3 in first equation. 3 minus y is equals to minus 2. Minus y is equals to minus 2. This 3 I'll shift to other side. It will be changed into minus 3 since it's a plus. It's a plus 3. So minus y is equals to minus and minus is plus. 2 plus 3 is 5 with the minus sign. So y is equals to 5, which means my denominator is 5. So I got the fraction 3 by 5. So guys, second part of the second sum is related to the ages question, like we have done 7 years ago, 2 years from now. In 3.1 also we have done the same one, and 3.3 also we have done the same thing. So I want you guys to try it yourself, and since I know I have very, like in a very clear way or in a very beautiful explanation, I have given you already how to make the equations in those situations. So please try out and comment in the comment section. So are you able to do it or not? So let's do the third part, and for third part also I'll just help you guys in a equations form, and elimination method you have to follow it and you have to do it yourself. So let's do. The sum of the digits of 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of digits. Find the numbers. Oh, this is very confusing, right? Don't worry. First you have to focus. What you have to assume? You have to assume the numbers. 2-digit number they have told. This means first number you have to assume one number as x and other number as y. Once again I am telling you, you have to write it fully. Let the one number be x and the other number be y. I am just writing it in a short to save some time. We have written xy. Now first line is very much clear. The sum of 2 digits number is 9. This means if I am adding these numbers, sum means addition. So I am getting 9. Now the other next line is very much confusing. See, also 9 times this number. 9 times this number. Times means you have to put multiplication. Is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of digits. For example, just assume any 2-digit number. See, I'll assume 28. This is my number. So if I reverse the number, any number I take, if I am reversing this thing, I am getting 82. So they are telling 9 times of this number will be twice the number on reversing it. For example, if I am doing 9 times of this, it will be equal to 2 times of the number on reversing it. This will be the situation. Don't try it. I have just taken an example. It might not be same, but just to explain you, I have just taken some random numbers. So don't just do and try multiplication. It won't come. I'm just explaining you. 9 times of this number is equal to 2 times of the number on reversing it. So my 2-digit number, if this is my x and this is y, I should not write it like xy, 9 times of xy is equals to 2 times of yx. It won't be the same thing, because I have to make the equations in 2 variables. So if I make the equation in this way, it will be 9xy is equals to 2yx. What is the difference? No, xy and yx both are same. So how to write these numbers? You have assumed 2 is x and 8 is y. So how I'll write this? This 8 is on my ones place, this 2 is on my tens place. In smaller classes we have done like unit places, ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, like that. I hope you remember all those things. So 8 is on unit place, 2 is on tens place. But if I am reversing, my 8 will come on tens place and 2 will come on unit place. So I don't have to write variable which is equal to xy. I can write this number. If 2 is on tens place I can multiply 2 into 10 plus 8 into 1. See, I'll get 2 into 10 is 20 plus 8 into 1 is 8. So I'll get 20 plus 8 equals to 28. So I always have to write the numbers in this way. 2 into 10, whenever I am making the equations in two variables, you have to multiply with their place values. And this 82 will write 8 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Just you have to multiply the numbers to their place values and then you can add it. See, on doing this thing, you are getting the same thing, but the only thing is the way of writing this. So we will do the same thing. What they are telling, 9 times of this number. So our number is xy. So xy, I have to write the place values and then I can write, because I have to make an equation in two variables. I cannot write like this. So 10x is on my tens place, y is on my ones place. So I'll multiply 10 with x and 1 with y. Here I have reversed the numbers. Here my number is yx. So in second I will multiply 10 with y and 1 with x. So it will be 10y plus x. So I got the situation when this is my original number, 9 times of this number is twice. Twice is means equals to, twice means 2 times, multiply reverse of the original number. When I am reversing, see, I have given you examples with numbers also so that you can understand it in a better way. So when I reverse the number, it will get like the first number will get multiplied with 10 and the second one like completely opposite to this. So we have got this thing. Now I'll just multiply 90. 9 into 10 is 90 plus 9 into 1 is 9y is equal to 2 into 10 is 20y plus 2 into x is 2. I'll just shift all the numbers this side. 90x plus 9y minus 20y minus 2x. Well, the signs will get changed on shifting to this side. Plus 20 will be changed into minus 20, plus 2x will be changed into minus 2x. 90x minus, this is minus 90x minus 2x, 88x. Like terms can be added or subtracted. So we will do in this way. 9y minus 20y. Minus plus is minus with the sign which is with a bigger number. Bigger number is 20. So minus sign will come with answer. So 20 minus 9 is 11y. So 88 and 11 are multiples of 11. So we'll divide all with 11. So whenever you have to simplify the equation, just divide it with the common factor. 11 and 11 will get cancelled. 11 into 1 is 11. 11 into 8 is 88. So I got 8x minus y is equals to 0. This is my second equation. First it was very much simple. In the first line it was given sum of the digits is 9. So I have written x plus y is equals to 9. Here 8x minus y is equals to 0. This is my second equation. And you can see y and y are same. So you don't have to multiply with any of the number. You can simply add these two equations and you will be able to eliminate y variable because y is of opposite sign in both the equations. You can do it by yourselves and find the numbers. Let's do fourth part now. So it's Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked for rupees 50 and rupees 100 denominations only. She got 25 notes in total. Find how many notes she got for both the denominations. See, this is how they are doing algebra in our daily lives also. Because most people think, what's the use of math? See, we are just comparing the things and it will be easier for us to find the values of things in such situations. Mostly people they go to banks and all those things. So let's focus on this, how to do. So maybe sometimes you go to bank and you don't want some small currency. In the same way, she went to bank to withdraw rupees 2000 and she asked for rupees 50 and 100 denominations only. And she got 25 notes in total. Find out how many notes she got in both the denominations. As always, we will focus firstly on which thing we have to find. We have to find the total number of notes for both the denominations. So I told you whatever the thing we have to find, we'll just assume that thing as are two variables. One thing will be as equals to x and the other thing will be equals to y. So I'll assume let the denominations of rupees 50 be x and let the denominations of rupees 100 be y. Maybe she gets 2 notes or 5 notes of rupees 50 and 5 notes of rupees 100. So we have assumed those as x and y. So like these are 50 notes, all the 50 notes, and these are all the 100 notes. So she got total 50 notes, or she got total 25 notes. These are all the denomination. X is the denomination for all rupees 50 notes and y is the denomination for all the rupees 100 notes. So total she got 25 notes. This means if I add x plus y, total notes I am getting 25. This was very simple. I will consider it as my equation 1. So it's written she got 25 notes. And now, now other thing they have asked something about 2000. 2000 she went to withdraw. So this is my total number of notes, like 50 rupee notes. X is my 50 rupee note denominations. So if I multiply it with 50, I'll get total amount for which 50 rupee notes are there. That's why I will multiply it with 50. And if I multiply, so y is my total notes for rupees 100. So if I multiply it with 100, I'll get total currency for which 100 rupee notes I have got. So if I add both these things, I'll get 2000. So this will be my second equation. See, this is x is my number of notes. Number of notes. For example, if I have 50 notes of 20 rupee, 5 notes of 20 rupee, 5 notes of 20 rupee. This means total I have, if I multiply 5 with 20, I will have total of rupees 100. In the same way, this is the number of notes like this. I have 5 notes of rupees 20. So if I multiply this 5 with 20, I'll get the total amount I have. In the same way, if I multiply 50 with the number of notes, I'll get the total amount. Same way for 100 also. So if I add both the things, I'll get the total money which I have withdrawn. So I got the two equations. Now this equation is very big and I can see it has a common factor of 50. So I told you earlier also, just make this thing easy by dividing all entire numbers or all the equation, entire thing with 50. 50 and 50 will get cancelled. 0 and 0 will get cancelled. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. 0 and 0 will get cancelled. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 4 is 20. 1 0 will come. So my equation will be reduced into x plus 2y is equals to 40. So consider this as your second equation, not this. So you have got two equations. So let's find the values of x and y. We will eliminate one of the variables and I can see x is same. If x is same, I don't have to do any further multiplication. I can simply subtract it. So I will subtract second equation from first. X plus 2y is equals to 40. If on subtracting, the signs will get changed. Here minus will come, here again minus will come, because plus is there, here again minus will come. I can happily remove this thing and successfully remove one variable. Now plus minus is minus, 2 minus 1 is 1, and with the sign of minus, because with 2 we have minus sign and 2 is a bigger number. Again with bigger number, if you are getting confused, just put the sign at the starting. 40 is bigger number, and with bigger number we have minus sign, so minus I'll write. So I'll get 15. 40 minus 25 is 15. This minus and minus and get cancelled. Y is equals to 15. Now you can put this value of y in first equation, and we can find the values of x. X plus 15 is equals to 25. X is equals to 25 minus 15. So I will get x is equals to 10. See. So let's do the last sum of this exercise, and we can happily complete our elimination method also. Let's do. A lending library has a fixed charge for first 3 days and additional charge for each day thereafter. So for first 3 days it's fixed, you have to pay this amount, and thereafter for each day there will be certain amount. So Sarita paid 27 rupees for 7 days and 21 for 5 days. Find the fixed charges and the extra charge. So what we have to find? I always suggest you to see what thing you have to find. Now we have to find the fixed charge and the extra charge. Those two things we will assume as our two variables. So let's start. Let the fixed charges be x. Let the additional charges, for example, like maybe rupees 5 for 1 day per day, that is how. Additional charge be y. For 3 days it's fixed. So first she paid for 7 days. Out of 7, 3 days, see, 7 days she paid. Out of 7, 3 days were fixed charges. So it's mentioned fixed charge for first 3 days. This means your x will remain same. For 3 days you don't have to like multiply with any number. 3 days it will be x only. And for remaining 4 days she has paid some amount per day. Some amount we have additional charge, additional charge per day is y. So if y she is paying each day, for 4 days it will be 4 into y. For example, if I am paying 5 rupees per day, for 4 days it will be 5 into 4. That means for 4 days I have to pay 20 rupees, like that. This means, so it will be for first 3 days she has paid x amount, and remaining 4 days she has paid 4 into y. Because we have assumed per day cost is y, and she has paid for 4 days because first 3 days are fixed. It's written. So total she has paid for 7 days, that is rupees 27. This is my first equation. In the same way, we'll find the next equation. She has paid for 5 days. See, in 5 days, for 3 days, it's fixed. It will be x. For remaining days, 3 days is fixed, remaining are 2 days. It will be y into 2. Because if she has to pay rupees 5 for 1 day, for 2 days it will be rupees 5 for 1 day, it will be 2 into 5 for 2 days. 5 2s are 10, like that. So she will pay x fixed plus 2y. Y is your additional charge per day. So she has paid for extra 2 days. That's why we have taken 2y, and she has paid, how much she has paid? Rupees 21. So this is our second equation. Now since we are doing exercise on elimination, so we can solve the equations using elimination method. Also, if you want, in exam sometimes they won't mention any like method, you have to do it by elimination or substitution or cross multiplication. In that case, whichever method you find it easy, you can do it by that method, but now you have to do it by elimination method. So let's start. Again, it's very easy. X and x is same, so I can simply subtract second from first. On subtraction, the signs will get changed. This is plus x, it will be changed into minus. This is plus 2y, it will be changed into minus. And this is plus 21, it will be changed into minus. So once you change the sign, just consider these are your final signs for these numbers. Don't get confused like this is plus, this is plus. Now x and x will get cancelled, and we have successfully eliminated one variable. Plus minus is minus 4 minus 2, 2 sign. With a bigger number you have plus, so we will write plus. 27 minus 21 is 6. Again with 27 plus sign is there, that's why our answer also will put plus sign. So y is equals to 6 by 2. 2 will get divided on shifting to other side. 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6. So y we get rupees 3. That means for each additional day she is paying 3 rupees. Now let's find out the fixed charge. So I'll put the value in any of the equation. X plus 4 into 3, because your y is 3, is equals to 27. X plus 3 into 4 is 12, is equals to 27. X is equals to, this is 12. 27 minus 12, it is 15 rupees. So now we conclude that your fixed amount is 15 rupees and charge for each additional day is rupees 3. So with this, I can happily tell you that we have completed our elimination method also, and with this most of our chapter has been already completed. And if you have not watched the other videos, the complete chapter you can find it in my playlist. Thank you so much for watching the videos guys. Share and subscribe.